Afternoon, everyone. We're coming on the air now with some breaking news. Just learning from the president through a tweet that the EPA administrator, Scott Pruitt, has resigned. Let's get right to Peter Alexander. He's at the White House for us. Peter, this has been thought to be possibly coming for months now. A lot of pressure on the administrator to step down. Why today, do we know?
Yeah, we don't know specifically why today. We do know that the president made this announcement by Twitter. But be clear, the president's EPA administrator, Scott Pruitt, has been embattled for months. He is the focus of at least 15 separate ethics investigations, ranging from his use of first-class travel to a 24/7 security detail. We tallied this up within the last several days, spending about $4 million in taxpayer money on a variety of different things that many people on both sides of the aisle viewed as suspect. Here is that tweet, a pair of tweets, in fact, from President Trump coming out within the last few minutes. I will read them to you. He writes, "I have accepted the resignation of Scott Pruitt as the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency. Within the agency, Scott has done an outstanding job, and I will always be thankful to him for this." The Senate confirmed deputy at EPA, Andrew Wheeler, will on Monday assume duties as the acting administrator of the EPA. I have no doubt that Andy will continue on with our great and lasting EPA agenda. We have made tremendous progress, and the future of the EPA is very bright. Again, this is a significant announcement just coming from President Trump. I've spoken to advisors about the situation regarding Pruitt for the last several months, and frankly, they told me that he had very few backers within the West Wing, but he had a significant one. That was President Trump. The president, Kate, even within the last month, praising Pruitt for the job he had done, as the president described it, within the walls of the EPA. But as we heard from one of the president's top aides just yesterday, they found new allegations against him, new reports that, frankly, that one of his aides spent money, basically spent personal money, to fund a hotel for Pruitt's family during the transition before they were paid back in cash. That has just come out. Another allegation that just added to the black eye they had already been facing in this situation. An aide telling me that was viewed as another concern. In their words, it was troublesome. But again, the headline right now, Kate, is that Scott Pruitt now out at the EPA.
And Peter, the president also suggesting in those tweets that the rollbacks of environmental regulations under the Obama administration, which has been ongoing, might continue, that the policy might not change too much. What do we know about where the president is right now? He's on his way to Montana, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. He is en route on Air Force One to Montana. This is a campaign stop. He'll be hosting a Make America Great rally again tonight. But to be very clear about this, the reason Scott Pruitt lasted for so long is that the president viewed him, frankly, the president's aides viewed him as one of the most effective at delivering on his promises, rolling back a variety of environmental agenda items that the president had been outraged by, put in place under the Obama administration. Environmentalists and others were infuriated by what Pruitt had done, rolling back regulations that related to clean water, air, among others. Just this week, there was a video that went viral where a Washington, D.C. school teacher, Kate, confronted Scott Pruitt in a restaurant at lunchtime, clutching her 2-year-old son in her arms, saying to Pruitt, "You should resign before the scandals force you out."
All right, Peter Alexander at the White House with this developing breaking news. The president announcing the resignation of his EPA administrator, Scott Pruitt. You can find much more, of course, all day long on MSNBC and also on NBCNews.com. Much more tonight on NBC Nightly News. For now, I'm Kate Snow, NBC News in New York.